my name is Todd Wood. I'm an electrical engineer, and I love doing Halloween stuff. I was building Halloween stuff back when I was a kid with my brothers. When I lived in California, we went to Disneyland as much as we possibly could afford. And Pirates of the Caribbean was just amazing to us as kids. So I try to recreate something like that here with the music and the show and the skeletons and the interactive props that you can walk up to and they move and they talk to you. We lived in a kind of a very secluded area, and there was 2 kids, and I love Halloween. I'd do the house up and no one would show up. It was quite depressing. It wasn't until we moved here we saw all the kids, busloads of kids. It was difficult at first because the kids were too scared. They didn't want to do the entryway thing because they were afraid that something was going to happen. So there's nothing I could say, right, to appease a 4-year-old. No. So after a while, as they grew up and their brothers and sisters grew up with them, they knew it was a safe house to go up to. Now they can't wait to go through the ship. You have to walk through the ship. To go through the ship, go into the entryway, see the skeleton that talks to you when you get there, telling you to be careful. There's pirates. And since the movies came out, it's just been great. The kids love it. It's not gory, it's not scary, it's spooky and neat and, kind of dark a little bit, so they're a little bit on edge. They don't know what to expect, but I get a lot of compliments from parents saying that it's not jump scare and it's not gory. And that's something that we as a family tried to make a point of, so everybody's friendly and everybody can come and enjoy the show. I transmit the show on FM radio, so you can pull up in your car and listen to the show, and it's left to right. The cannons shoot from left to right, so you can hear one side and then hear them crash on the other. I think for me there's some magic there. There's some, I wonder how that works, things going off, even in my head after I build it. I go, wow, how did I do that? So there's a lot of mystery and what's gonna happen next? And what is this going to do? And what's that going to do? And how did he get it to do that? And I think the kids, it's mainly for the kids. The parents enjoy the technology. They enjoy the spectacle of, oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. But the kids, it's magic. It's just, they think it's the movies come to life. So my neighbor next door to me has 2 the cutest little boys. They hang over the fence like this and watch me build the ship and the props. And they're getting old enough, so I'm gonna start. Hey, come on over here. Here, pull this rope. Throw this line, and hold this up for me. And yeah, they're really excited, and their mom and dad are even offered their front yard. I'm like, oh, be careful, be careful what you ask for. Year before last, I had some construction going on in the house. I was upgrading the windows and stuff, and so the contractor, who was a friend of mine, was doing all the windows and working on the house. And this was a week and a half, 2 weeks before Halloween, and I had not done anything. There's still wood laying in the front yard from the windows and stucco not painted yet. I'm like, okay, it's not happening this year. I'm not gonna do it. So he finally kicked me out of the house. He goes, you need to go build something because my daughter's expecting something from you. so I'm like, all right. So he kicked me out, and I hastily threw together a wooden pirate ship in my front yard. I literally just built it in a half an hour with a nail gun. I just threw wood up, nailed it together, put a mast in the yard, and it really happened better than I expected. It came together quicker and cleaner, and I just kept adding to it. And the wife, she loves to paint, so we got the dry lock paint, or dark gray, because I like it's spooky and ghostly. When the lights hit gray, it comes up kind of a ghost image. So I really didn't want wood color because it's too dark. I wanted something that pops out. So we painted it all gray, and then she painted wood grain on it and cannon holes and stuff like that. And we lashed the cannons on board and got them working. And so this is 2 weeks before Halloween, or a week and a half. Meanwhile, kids are driving by screaming, oh my God, he's doing it. And then people would stop by. My son he started crying when he didn't see anything in front of your yard until today. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I had so many other things going on. I didn't realize how important this was. So, and then Halloween night, we get a lot of people. We get people from Cedar City. We get a lot. And so the day of the party, Saturday night, we're in the backyard, all dressed up, having a good time. The kids are in the garage, set up a big screen party for the kids to watch Halloween movies and stuff. And we noticed this family walking around our backyard with no costumes on. And we're like, I don't know them. So I went to the wife. I said, hey, are they friends of yours? And she goes, no, I thought they were friends of yours. I'm like, well, we better find out who they are, you know. And so we walked up to them and said, hi, who are you? And they're like, well, we saw you on KSL News and we thought we'd come check out the house and someone invited us in. We thought this was an open house. We're sorry. We're like, KSL News. I said, yeah, we're from Salt Lake. We drove down tonight to see the house. Like, what? So it was a shocker, right? So I'm like, well, okay, so the kids can go in there, watch a movie, the food's there, the drinks are over there, have fun. I hear a lot of people go, hey, did you hear about the Santa Clara house, or the Pirate House? We're known as the Pirate House. So whenever we meet somebody new, they're like, where do you live? I said, well, we own the Pirate House. And they're like, oh my God, you do? I like throwing the big parties, you know, sometimes we have a live band show up, and it's a big thing. We really enjoy it, and our friends really enjoy it. And I think that's really why I do this, is because it's fun. And I like to see people smile. I like to see I'm like, oh, I helped with that. That's cool, right? So I'm still a big kid.